Hello friends, want to code faster and smarter? I'll show you how to use the GitHub Copilot in Visual Studio Code for free. So come, let's get started. So, are you ready to code like a pro? In this video, I will show you how to set up and use GitHub Copilot for free in VS Code. Whether you are new to coding or experienced, this AI-powered tool will take your productivity to the next level. And we're going to see this step by step. So most of you know that I have an account in github.com, which is Learn Smart Coding. I have used my Gmail email ID to log into this account. Okay, I've been using this for quite some time. I got an email that I have got a free access to GitHub Copilot. Those who are new to this Copilot, let me just give you a background. GitHub is a source control tool or a big company that was now acquired by Microsoft long time back. Copilot is something that is an AI powered tool that's introduced by the Microsoft, but behind the scene it uses actually OpenAI's model. All right, so ChatGPT and ChatGPT, which is from basically OpenAI, is what is powering the Copilot. Gemini, if you have heard about it, it's from Google. So two different and many other competitors are there in the AI industry. Now, GitHub is very popular and Copilot is from Microsoft. So what they're doing is they've been introducing this Copilot for a lot of companies for paid version, and these days they started giving this as a free for a lot of developers. As of this recording, Microsoft CEO has told 150 million people have got this access, and they're expanding this to 1 billion people, which means it's a very, very, very huge number of developers or users will get access to the Copilot for free. Now, though they are giving it for free, behind the scene, they are going to use all of users, data for the training their model, and which will enhance their model, and eventually they will make this as cost. But for now, they are investing it, so they're giving it a couple of things for free. Now, as they give it free, we will make use of it, and Copilot is best. And here's what I get. I get 2000 code suggestions a month, 50 Copilot chat messages a month. I can choose 2 out of 1 model when I type this. There are like Claudia 3.5 and OpenAPI GPT-4o models are free, right? And there is something like edit files features and Copilot chat features, which we will take a look. Now, all what you have to do is you have to have a GitHub account. That's it. And if you have got this email, well and good. If you have not got this email, continue to watch this video and do this exact same thing and see whether you got access or not. So if you have enjoyed this so far and if you feel this useful, don't forget to comment right now and subscribe to my channel as well. Now let's dive into the setup. So Visual Studio Code is one of the most popular IDE code editor that can handle Python, TypeScript, Angular, React, Java, C#, you name it. A lot of stuff can be used by using this IDE. So using this IDE and with the power of the AI, which is going to be very much useful. Now I have logged off everything from this account, so it's going to be a fresh look. If I go to this account, it says sign in, right? So before that, what we do is let's go to this extension and search for Copilot. If we search for Copilot, there will be 2 extensions, Copilot, GitHub Copilot and GitHub Copilot Chat. Install both. Now what you do, we don't need this. Let's go to file, we don't have anything. Now let's go to this login and say sign in. See, it's already says sign in with my GitHub account. If I do so, it will take me to the browser to sign in. Because I've already signed in, it's just asking me to confirm that this is what I want to use. If I want to choose a different account, it's fine. If you have never used any login, you'll be prompted to log in. Okay. Now I'm continuing and it is asking me, hey, if you want to use this GitHub Copilot and associate with this account, do you authorize the Visual Studio Code to do so? And I say yes. And this will give permission for the Visual Studio Code to this account, and it's opening the tool. Great. Now if I go to account, you see this, I've logged into these 2. It also says ChatGPT also, basically ChatGPT behind the scene, Copilot, ChatGPT is almost close to same. All right. Now, how do I get to this chat window? If you go and look here in the right bottom, you see this scary symbol is there. You click on this, that's basically Copilot menu. Choose the chat and here comes. Okay, so here it comes the chat, and there are two things. We have something called edit and we have something called chat. And trust me, GitHub Copilot is a wonderful AI tool that can really make your coding efficiency to improve, and you can have some fresh ideas, solve your problems, come across the roadblocks and all of those things. So stay tuned. At the end of the video I will give you a final note that will be very useful, how to use this and why and when not to use this. All right, now let's focus here. This is exactly the chat version. If you have already used ChatGTP, this is the exact same thing, and it just says Copilot, right? Now the two models free, and if you look at this right now, the default one is GPT 4.0, like 4.0, and the other one is the Claudia 3.5, right? So based on what model you choose, the response will be from that model. Okay, I chose this because I prefer this, and the other one is in preview, so definitely the answers may or may not be very good. And this is from ChatGTP. Basically it's from OpenAI, so I know personally the version is good. Okay, so now we know where to go and open this chat, right? Now before we start chatting, let me open one of the project, which is the recent online course enrollment application project, which is the Angular project. I opened it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask some questions here. Okay, so it probably knows what this code is, all of this stuff. So let's say I can ask. So I'm going to type, right, which lifecycle hook is frequently used in a component. Okay, so it's going to see, it's actually listing down what are the lifecycle hooks, and each lifecycle hooks, these are the lifecycle hooks, right? Give me an example. So let me say give. Okay, so I'm asking the next question that give me an example, and you can also see the whole chat history here. So it's giving me the some so you have to be very precise in asking. So let's say give me an example of so I'm specifically asking give me a lifecycle hook example, right? So you have to ask these questions very specifically. See, it's actually adding all the lifecycle hooks, and it says how to add it, right? So you can actually use this chat to enhance or ask your questions. If you have any, like for example, if you have any specific questions, and if you wanted to know what it is, basically you can also do this. So I'm going to ask this question. I'm going to copy it and say, so let's say here is the code, explain it. So you put a 3 tick mark and then code, and then code, and then again 3 backtick. So what it is going to do is it is going to send this code to the model, and it is actually explaining us what it is doing. So if you do look at this, see, it explains the complete code here. Okay, so basically you can do all of this stuff, and there are some beautiful stuff. Let's take a look. So here, right, I'm saying it's called code enhancement. It will tell you how to write. So for example, it's giving me suggestions, and then it's also giving me all of these things, right? See, all of this code suggestions will give, even if you wanted to write some logic here, you can ask a logic to be written here. So these are called these features will help you. And then if you go to this next feature, it's called edit. So here you need to choose a file. For example, let's choose this file. Okay, I'm saying in this file I'm asking some question. So let's go to this contact us, right? Let's go to contact us component. Let's see what it is there. Okay, so contact us component has something. Okay, great. So now you can actually say, you can actually ask this question to here. So it will actually modify this. So you have to be careful in this. So we are asking in this. Okay, so basically I'm saying, hey, in this component, this method, something is there, can you enhance it? So it basically added some code. So edit means basically it will go through this file and it will edit based on your question. This is in preview state, so it is really not that great to what I've used, but I'm also telling you how you can use this edit as well as the chat. Okay, so now important thing, GitHub Copilot is a fantastic tool to enhance your coding efficiency, generate ideas, and to overcome your roadblocks. However, keep in mind that it's important to use it as a complement to your skills, not a crunch. Relying too much on AI tool can lead to dependencies, making it harder to understand your own code or solve problems independently. So stay engaged with the learning process and use the Copilot to grow your potentials, not replace it. Okay, so balance is the key in the IT industry. So stay tuned for more updates, and if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this with your friends. If you have any specific question to this, or if you're stuck with how to use it, let me know in the comment section. If you really like it, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tutorials. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Happy coding!